everybody, this is Angie the Coder, and I'm here on June 15th, 2018 with another Free Tool Friday. I hope you really like this. Guys, let me know in the comments below if these Free Tool Fridays are helping you out. The tool we're going to look at today is on the CMS website. Again, I happen to like that website, as you guys have probably figured out. And it's a tool that will help you with add-on codes. So if you're seeing denials for add-on codes, you may really want to pay attention. Now, some of you may have already found this tool out there, or you may have some software that will do this for you. But for those of you who don't have software like an encoder that will tell you this kind of thing, this is a nice free place to get that information. So without further ado, we're going out to, yes, you guessed it, the CMS website again. So if you'll type in your browser, www.cms.gov, we will get started. And as you can see, I'm already there. And what you do is and I'm going to put the link that'll take you to the actual page where the files are. But if you don't have that link and you're on cms.gov, which is super easy to remember, all you have to do is type in the search box up here, add-on codes, and then hit enter. And it's going to take you out, and it'll be the very first link. If you click on that link, it takes you to this page, which is it's related to the NCCI stuff. So that's why it may look super familiar to you if you haven't already found this out there. It's out there with all the NCCI manual stuff that we've been looking at in the last few videos. So what you do when you get out there is you get down to, where is it? Oh, first of all, this is very interesting. This information over here on the right-hand side where it says add-on code edits, if you probably want to stop and read that, and it's very, very clear about the kind of the rules for add-on codes. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to download the complete file of edits, and this is effective 7/1/18. Here's where it. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to download it again, and you accept that it's the CPT and all that. And then it's going to download. And then I'm going to grab it from my downloads. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to unzip the file, and then I'm going to pull up this version of the file. Now yours will probably come up in Excel. Mine came up in Numbers because I'm on a MacBook. Maybe one day I'll do all this on a Windows-based computer so you can see what it would look like for you. But hold on. That's why we got that little warning there. Okay, so this is it. It's super, super cool. So you have your CPT code, your add-on code on the left. So say you got a denial for a code in this column, it's going to tell you over here what primary codes are required to be billed with it. Very cool. So we're going to, I'm going to do find, and I'm going to look up one that I see a lot in my work. So for me, I'm going to go edit, find, and I'm going to put in the code 77002. Okay, so let's look this one up, and here it is right here, and it tells you this is the add-on code. So you have got to have billed one of these codes as your primary code in order to bill this code. So we're going to actually look at this in the encoder to get a better idea of what they're talking about. So right here, this is the one I use, RevCycle Pro by Optum 360. These are the some of the fluoroscopic guidance codes, and the one that we're looking at is the 77002, which is fluoroscopic guidance. Let's make this big enough for you guys to see it. Fluoroscopic guidance for needle placement, and that's when, for biopsy, aspiration, injection, localization device, etc. And see here it says list in addition to primary code. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back out to this, and we're going to look up some of these. So I'm trying to think, we We can just pick any of them, but I'd like to pick, let's do 38221. All right, so code 38221 is for a diagnostic bone marrow biopsy or biopsies. And so what it's saying is, you know, if you do this and it's done with fluoroscopic guidance, then you can build the 77002, but you would never build the 77002 without something like this build as your primary code. So does that help? Let's see if we can find another example to look up. Oh, I looked one up earlier. So let's find this one. Edit, find. I told you I'd keep it quick, so we're going to try and do that. But we're going to look up this code. 76810 is an ultrasound for an additional fetus, like when you have twins or triplets. And notice here it says it should not be billed unless this code 76805 is billed as the primary code. I see this a lot. I see oftentimes where people have billed 76810, but then they build it with the wrong. They have built a primary code, but say they built the wrong one, like maybe they built it with 76801. So this is a cool place to go and take a look at that. Especially if you're seeing denials, if you're seeing a lot of denials where you have codes that are kicking out, Medicare or Medicaid is saying, where's your primary code? This is an add-on code. It needs to be billed with something else. This will tell you what they will allow you to bill as the primary code. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I think it's really exciting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next Free Tool Friday. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, could you give it a thumbs up? I really would appreciate that. It really helps a lot. And if you really liked it, could you please think about subscribing to the channel? Because, you know, if I don't have subscribers, I'm just sort of sitting there talking to myself. And we don't want that now, do we?